For baseball of the minor league variety, as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Louisville Bats. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tony Santillan will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate is number 62. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And 2 now. Number 66 waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Batting second.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Into the box now, number 66. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting third.
Next to hit, Matt Duffy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Moustakas. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Trevor Williams gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, You don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Batting second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Into the box, Shogo Akiyama. Here's a pop-up now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hap is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Softly on a line to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Jared Young. This pitch is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-1 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Here comes the 1-2. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aristides Aquino. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit hard to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is line to left. Number 62 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Williams. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, number 62. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 66.
Next, here is number 66. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Next up will be Kyle Farmer as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, number 28. That's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So now the pitcher, Tony Santillan. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Freeman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Freeman flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. A 1-2 pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's just see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Matt Duffy.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Now batting.
Now at
Number
the plate,
16.
Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball inside.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back the right fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, David Bodie.
That's a ball.
And they lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Hey.
2-2. Still only one out in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Jared Young. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The I-Cubs are out in front, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Shogo Akiyama. The 1-1 home.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now
Yeah,
batting.
Matt, that's the advantage
The
of
second
getting
baseman.
ahead in the count. You can really
Right.
force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy,
Now
but at
batting.
least they have a base
Number
runner here.
44.
We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now is Aristides Aquino, grounded out in his last at-bat. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. That's a base hit, their first of the game. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Standing in now, Jonathan India. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Moustakas at second. Aquino is over at first with one away. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 66 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So it's first and second with two men gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And now it'll be the catcher, Tony Walters. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can bet they love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a line drive into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now back, the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 62. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 66 would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Count
well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting onion. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, number 66. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Farmer. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, number 28. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Malik Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ball 2.
2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Carson Fulmer will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 41, Carson Fulmer.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
No, that's
Lays
down.
off 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Patrick Wisdom stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. One out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Runner at first following the error, and stepping up as the shortstop, David Bodie. Wisdom, base runner at first with 1 out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate now, Jared Young. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
To the plate now, Tony Walters.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Freeman. The 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ian Miller
attention, please.
is going to have to enter
Now
the ball
playing
game
left
here as he'll take over in
Number
left
6,
following the injury.
Ian Miller.
So now to the plate, Shogo Akiyama. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No one out with a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Corey Abbott will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aristides Aquino. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Jonathan India. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out here and a runner at second. Still 2-2. hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You got 3 and 2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. Number 66 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Iowa leads it 2-1. Philip Deal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. P.J. Higgins is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 20, P.J. Higgins.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
The 1-1 home. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Grounded to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, number 66.
In now, number 66. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know you have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in next, Patrick Wisdom. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. One and one, here it comes.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hot shot down the line. And that's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Ashton Godot will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Ashton Godot.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Smoke toward third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
To the plate now, Jared Young. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. The I-Cubs are out in front, 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Adam is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Sergio Alcantra is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Nick Senzel. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
Catcher Kyle.
Striding in is Kyle Farmer. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hit out towards second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, number 28. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. Hit out towards second. Mustakis has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, Sergio Alcantra.
Up next, Sergio Alcantra, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Number 28 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ian Miller.
Stepping in next, Ian Miller. He singled first time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Stepping in now, number 66.
2 balls.
And he misses 2-1. Miller, the runner at first with 2 gone. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Miller ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Hendricks will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jose Garcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now to the plate, Ian Happ. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Iowa leads it 7-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Garcia. And it's fouled away. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Mike Freeman. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Shogo Akiyama.
The batter will be Shogo Akiyama. He has no prior history against this pitcher. One and two now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Mike Moustakas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to stand in is Mike Moustakas, man at first after the 2-out walk. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, number 44.
So stepping in is Aristides Aquino. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Akiyama on second. Moustakas at first, 2 out in the inning. To third. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now at the plate, here is Patrick Wisdom. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Chase Trump will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Chase Trump.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared Young.
Into the box now, Jared Young. Grounder down the line at third, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
To the plate now, Tony Walters. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now here is Sergio Alcantra. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The I-Cubs are out in front, 7-1. Brad Wick will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan India. The 2-2, just short, hit hard. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So next to bat will be Nick Senzel. He flew out in his last AB. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Kyle Farmer waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The catcher, number
Now to the
17,
plate, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer.
Ball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Tyler Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the bat, number 37, Tyler Stevenson.
The 1-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Still 1-2. Farmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Williams earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Iowa Cubs, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Bats, 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.